Have you ever wondered what if following God actually goes against the social norms? Welcome to Bearded Ministry. My name is Josh Nichols and this is Monday Minute. Monday Minute is a place where we get your week started off with a quick Bible study. Currently we're going through the Women of the Bible series, so if you're new here, be sure to go check out some of the previous videos, and if you enjoy, consider subscribing. But if you've been here before, you know what time it is, and it's time to get your week started off with some of that biblical fire. Come on! Let's get started. In the last episode, we learned about how Sarah waited 25 years to have a son named Isaac. And that brings us to this episode where we're going to be talking about Rebekah. Abraham was looking for a wife for his son Isaac, so he sent a servant out to Nahor to find him a wife. So the servant journeys on, and whenever he gets there, he actually prays to God that whoever provides water for him and his camels would be the one for Isaac. Well, guess who comes along right before he even finishes praying? Yes, Rebekah. Fast forward, Isaac and Rebekah end up getting married, and Isaac is around 40 years old when this happens, but they go many years without having a child. 20 years for reference. But then Isaac prays for a child in chapter 25, and God actually answers that child, and Rebekah becomes pregnant. Yay! God not only gives him one child, but he gives him two children, and those two boys are named Jacob and Esau. But during Rebekah's pregnancy, the twins were actually jostling around inside the womb, so Rebekah asked God why. And God actually tells Rebekah in chapter 25 verse 23, he says, "Two nations are in your womb, and two peoples from within you will be separated. One people will be stronger than the other. The older will serve the younger." That's a key point, by the way. Esau was the firstborn, and in that time period, the firstborn was actually first in line for the inheritance of the family. Then we see this division where Esau is actually favored by Isaac and Jacob is actually favored by Rebekah. Fast forward, now the boys are 40 years old. Esau marries these two women that cause grief to Isaac and Rebekah. Now Papa Isaac, he actually becomes blind in his old age, and he actually tells Esau to go out, kill an animal, prepare it, and bring it back to him so that he can give him the family blessing before he dies. Well, Rebekah overhears this and actually tells Jacob to go out and do the same thing. But then Jacob comes back and says, "Well, Mom, Esau is hairy and I'm not." But Rebekah tells him to go out and do it anyway. So Jacob goes out and does this, and through some trickery, Rebekah puts some goat hair on his head and sends him into Isaac. Jacob goes in, and Isaac says, "You sound like Jacob, but you say you're Esau." So Isaac grabs his hand and feels that it is hairy, and he also brings him in close and smells the clothes that Jacob is wearing, which are Esau's clothes, and then gives him the blessing. Now Esau comes in after this, and Isaac realizes what has been done, and there's really nothing that can be done to change this. But then Isaac tells Esau this: "Your dwelling will be away from earth's richness, away from the dew of heaven above. You will live by the sword, and you will serve your brother." There's that tie-in from the key point earlier. Now through all of Esau's anger, he actually wants to kill Jacob, but Rebekah finds out, and she actually helps Jacob escape. In the end, God's plan from the womb of the boys actually came to pass through Rebekah. And later on in the story, we actually find out that Jacob is renamed to Israel and actually continues the lineage of Jesus Christ himself. In the end, God's plan will be done. Thank you for joining this episode of Monday Minute. In the next episode, we're actually going to be going over two women. We'll be going over Leah and Rachel. So be sure to tune in next week for that. And if you made it this far in the video, I just want to remind you, I'm still doing my fundraiser through Charity Water. You can check it out by clicking the link in the description. I would really appreciate any help that you can provide. We're almost to our goal, so thank you so much. But until then, get out there, guys, and make a difference in this world. All right, peace.